what are the tip-off signs that a phone call from the IRS or SSA may be a fraudulent one?
This has been a problem for quite some time now. In fact, it happened to me not too long ago. The call came in on my cell phone. I didn't recognize the number, so I let it go into my voicemail. And they left a message, and the message basically said that they were from the IRS, that I owed back taxes, that if I didn't pay it immediately, that authorities would arrest me, and they left a number for me to call to arrange for payment, and of course saying that this matter could be easily cleared up if I just made the payment by phone. Now, of course, that was a complete sham, and there was part of me that actually wanted to call back to go through the process, but that's a dangerous thing to do as well. So here's what people really need to be aware of and what to do related to this scam, because if someone like me is going to get a call like that, it means that anyone literally can get a call. So the IRS is never going to call you and demand immediate payment, nor is any other federal agency going to call and ask that taxes be paid on the spot without you receiving some kind of bill that was mailed to you in advance. There's never a situation where they demand payment without giving you an opportunity to question it or to appeal the amount that you may owe. You're also required to use a specific payment method in these calls, and the IRS doesn't do that. In these calls, they'll ask you to use a prepaid debit card because they want to grab that money and you can't pull it back. And the IRS is never going to threaten to bring local police or law enforcement groups to have you arrested for not paying. So those things you should be aware of. So if you get a call like this and you happen to answer it, you just need to hang up. You should never be giving any information ever over the phone. And here's the other thing. You should never speak to them because they could actually be recording your voice for something far more nefarious down the road. So you just don't want to have anything to do with this. If it's an online reach out, you delete it. If it's a letter, you should give it to your CPA to handle. And you just need to be aware and use your instincts. If something doesn't seem right, it isn't right. So take it serious and avoid contact.
I mean, that's great advice because they could be recording you and asking you simply, hey, is this your name? You say yes, and then they have you saying yes, and they could be using your yes to do all kinds of criminal activity.